Lower back pain is something that most people will experience at some point in their lives. It can be caused by many factors, such as sitting for long periods, standing in awkward positions, or lifting heavy items without using proper posture. After sitting at a desk all day or after a tough workout, your back might feel stiff and sore. This discomfort can make simple tasks, like bending down to pick something up or standing for a long time, more challenging. When your back hurts, it can affect your mood, energy, and the way you go about your day. But the good news is that there are simple stretches that can help relieve this pain. Today, we will explore 8 easy stretches that can help soothe your lower back. Before we dive into these stretches, it's important to keep a few things in mind. Stretching should always feel good. You should never push yourself too far when doing these exercises. If you feel pain while stretching, stop immediately and try a gentler approach. Your goal is to feel a slight pull in your muscles, but not any sharp or intense discomfort. Each person's body is different, so always listen to your body and adjust the stretches to what feels comfortable for you. Taking your time and being gentle with yourself will help you get the most out of these exercises while avoiding injury. Let's begin with the first stretch, called the cat-cow stretch. This is a gentle movement that's great for the spine and helps to loosen up your lower back. To do this stretch, start on your hands and knees in a tabletop position. Begin by arching your back towards the ceiling, pulling your belly in, and tucking your chin towards your chest. This is the cat part of the stretch. Then slowly lower your belly towards the floor while lifting your head and chest up. This is the cow part of the stretch. Move between these two positions slowly and with control, while taking deep breaths in and out. This movement not only stretches your back, but also helps you connect with your breath, which can be relaxing. The cat-cow stretch helps to improve flexibility in your spine and can ease any tension you might be holding in your lower back. Next up, we have a stretch that's a favorite for many people, the child's pose. This stretch is both calming and relaxing while also giving your lower back a gentle stretch. Start by kneeling on the floor, then sit back on your heels and stretch your arms forward as far as you can. Let your forehead rest on the floor and take slow, deep breaths. As you hold this pose, you should feel a nice stretch along your spine and in your lower back. It's a great way to release tension and relax the muscles that may be tight from sitting or standing all day. You can hold this pose for as long as it feels good, and it's a perfect stretch to return to whenever you need a little extra relaxation. The third stretch is called the knee-to-chest stretch, which is simple but effective in relieving lower back pain. To do this stretch, lie flat on your back with your legs extended. Slowly bring one knee up towards your chest and hold it there with both hands. You should feel a gentle pull in your lower back and glutes. Hold this position for a few seconds before switching to the other leg. This stretch helps to target the muscles in your lower back and can reduce stiffness. It's a great stretch to do anytime you feel tightness in your back, and it doesn't require any special equipment or a lot of space. The next stretch we'll discuss is the seated forward bend. This stretch is excellent for loosening up the hamstrings and lower back, which are often tight after sitting for long periods. To do this stretch, sit down with your legs straight out in front of you. Slowly bend forward at your hips and reach towards your toes. It's okay if you can't reach your toes at first. Just go as far as you can while keeping your back straight. You should feel a stretch along the backs of your legs and in your lower back. This movement helps improve flexibility in your hamstrings and lower back, which can reduce pain and discomfort over time. Moving on, we have the piriformis stretch. This stretch is especially helpful for people who sit for long hours, as it targets the muscles in your hips and glutes, which can contribute to lower back pain. To do this stretch, lie down on your back and cross one ankle over the opposite knee, then gently pull the uncrossed leg towards your chest. You should feel a deep stretch in your glutes and lower back. This stretch helps to relieve tightness in the piriformis muscle, which can often become tight from sitting. When this muscle is tight, it can cause pain that radiates down the back of your leg, so stretching it out can provide relief. The figure 4. Stretch is another great stretch for the lower back and hips. It's similar to the piriformis stretch, but is done in a seated position. Start by sitting on the floor with your legs extended. Cross one ankle over the opposite knee, creating a figure 4 shape. Then gently press down on the knee of the crossed leg. This will give you a nice stretch in your hips and glutes. It's a great way to open up the hips, which can help reduce tension in the lower back. The figure 4 stretch is easy to do anywhere, and it's perfect for relieving the tightness that often comes from sitting for long periods. Next, we'll do the cobra stretch. This stretch is excellent for opening up the chest and stretching the lower back. To do this stretch, lie face down on the floor with your hands placed under your shoulders. Slowly press up, lifting your chest off the ground while keeping your hips down. You should feel a stretch in your lower back and chest. This movement helps to improve flexibility in the spine and can relieve pressure on the lower back. It's important to go slow with this stretch and only lift as high as feels comfortable for your body. Finally, we have the standing forward bend. This stretch is simple but very effective for relieving lower back tension. Stand tall with your feet hip-width apart, then slowly bend forward at your hips and let your upper body hang down towards the floor. You can bend your knees slightly if that feels more comfortable. As you hang in this position, you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings and lower back. The standing forward bend helps to increase blood flow to the lower back, which can help relieve tension and improve flexibility. Of all the stretches we've discussed, the cat-cow stretch is one of the best for immediate relief. It's simple, gentle, and helps to both stretch and realign the spine. Moving through the arched and rounded positions can help to release tension in the muscles of the lower back while improving flexibility and mobility. If you practice this stretch regularly, you may notice that your back feels better over time, and tasks that once seemed difficult, like bending or lifting, become easier. Now that you've learned about these 8 stretches, it's time to start incorporating them into your daily routine. It doesn't take long to do these exercises, and even just a few minutes each day can make a big difference in how your back feels. By stretching regularly, you can help to keep your muscles loose, reduce pain, and improve your overall flexibility. You don't need any special equipment or a lot of space to do these stretches, just a little time and a comfortable place to move. Lower back pain is a common issue, but by taking the time to stretch and care for your body, you can help manage and even prevent some of that pain. Remember, consistency is key, and it's important to be gentle with yourself as you go through these movements. Over time, you'll likely find that the stretches become easier and your back will feel stronger and more flexible. If you found this information helpful, don't forget to check out our other videos and content for more exercises and tips on how to stay healthy. Taking care of your body doesn't have to be complicated, and it all starts with small steps like these stretches. Keep up the great work, stay consistent, and your back will thank you.